In this episode of Pokemon Pokopia. Dude, how big is this world? We're getting a lot of lore drops in this episode. I love it. Uh-oh. Okay, he's shook. What's up everybody and welcome to another episode of Pokopia. In the last episode, we made Pokopia human again. And we also met the legendary Pokemon Kyogre, who ended up becoming our friend and helping our cause. We also got the first taste of Dream Islands in this Let's Play, but the question is, what is next? But before we get into gameplay, I just want to say, we do highlight comments on this community, so if you'd like to be featured on a comment of the day segment, leave a comment on this episode or on any of the shorts related to this episode, and you may see yourself in a future segment of comment of the day. Now let's get into gameplay. I'm having like terrible allergies today too, so if my voices sound a little off today, I apologize. We are waiting for the Pokemon Center to be complete. It should be complete by now. It's been more than a day. Alright, good morning Pokopia. There you are, Ditto. The Wasteland Pokemon Center is all done. You gotta check it out, it's super awesome. Alright, y'all ready for this? What exactly will a Pokemon Center do for us, bro? That's what I'm curious about. Prepare to be amazed. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at us, bro. The Wasteland Pokemon Center is complete. Oh ho, this is a Pokemon Center, no doubt about it. This place was bustling with humans and Pokemon in the past. Maybe that's why just having this building here makes me feel more at ease. You know, now that I stop and take a good look at it, this whole area has changed quite a lot since I met you. But now, they seem to love being here. We've got you to thank for that. If the humans were to come back too, I couldn't wish for anything more. We must still be missing something. Oh well, no rush I suppose. With you around, I'm sure we'll see humans again someday. There must have been many other places beside here where humans all live together. It could be interesting to look for them. Oh. Okay, what is this? Someone's journal number 1 has been added to your human records. I just got back from depositing my partner Pokemon in the PC. We spent every day together. Being separated like this is so hard, but I know we'll meet again someday, I'm sure of it. I'll need to evacuate with the others pretty soon. Evacuate? That doesn't sound good. But first I'm planning to go take one last look at all the cities my partner and I visited together. It's hard to explain why, but I feel I need to do this. Very mysterious. This is a very important piece of lore here, I feel. There's a cash register. What is this? Can we check it? Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like to rest your tired Pokemon? A rest sounds nice. Oh, recovered PP. Okay, so that's what that's gonna do. What's this do right here? Make a copy? The 3D printer at the Pokemon Center can create a copy of an item from a photograph. You'll need Pokemetal to create copies. Object mode lets you take the photos you need for creating copies of items. Boot up the camera with minus, then switch modes with Y before taking a photo. You can even create copies from photos you take on Cloud Islands or in other... Oh, really? That's cool. I don't have any photos to... We gotta test that out. Alright, but there's no one in here. We know what a Pokemon Center can do for us. So the next move here, make more friends and see what else we can do here. There's a gate that we saw in episode 1, I believe, or 2, I don't remember exactly what. We couldn't pass through because our trainer level wasn't high enough, so if we don't see any quests, that would be the move for right now. We actually haven't talked to Hitmonchan in a long time. Let's see what's up with him today. My home kind of, how do I put this? It's got room for improvement. Alright, that's all the stones. How about now? Is anything new with you? Real nice work there, Ditto. I knew I had it in ya. Guess that officially makes you a Rock Smash champ. Welcome to the club. Keep putting those Rock Smash skills to work, just like you practiced here. What's up there? Hey, Ditto, got a sec. You know, I think there's something at the top of this hill, but I can't climb up to see for myself. Any chance you'd climb up and check it out for me? Hold on, did you already do it? Yeah, I was there before. Well, thanks for going to check for me. Well, find anything interesting up there? Sure did. So you found the dowsing machine, huh? Oh yeah, but that's where we found the dowsing machine. Not that I have any idea what that thing does, but I got a feeling you'll have no problem finding out how to use it. In any case, knowing that was up there was a huge weight off my mind. Thanks, Jito. I think that's how a Filipino would say ditto. Jito. Oh, we found a mundane newspaper. Road closure announcement has been added to your human records. It's a cycling road. Will be closed on the 7th for inspection and repair from 10 p.m. until 4 a.m. the following day. The road will not be accessible to the public during that time, so we recommend making your travel plans early. We actually are cut off from that area. Can we swim? What happened? Beware of deep water. Ditto can't stay in deep water too long or else they'll black out. Oh, I'm sorry, Ditto. Alright, yeah, so there's a lot of areas that we actually have not had the time to explore because I was so invested in the story. But we will go explore them in order. And we're gonna start with the first place, which was that gate that I was talking about. Beep, 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 you have arrived at a gate. Please place your Pokédex over the gate panel. Oh, looks like we can. Your trainer rank is great. The area gate will now open. Hell yeah. What is behind this gate here? Are we gonna see humans? Oh, look at that. Interesting. Area gate unlocked. Must be town growth. Oh, it seems you can pass through the gate now, Daniel. I wonder what lies beyond it. Perhaps there are scads of Pokemon and humans living there. Promise me that when you do go through that gate, you'll bring me along, you hear? What is behind this gate? Materials? A Tauros? Okay. Whoa there, Daniel. Wait for me. You're about to head through that gate, right? Then I'll come along with you. I wonder what lies ahead of us. This is certainly exciting, isn't it, Daniel? You're damn right. Let's go. Alright, y'all ready? What's behind this gate? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Huh? Oh, this guy. Oh, it looks like the humans were doing some sort of work here. Perhaps we'll find some trace of what happened to them. Or maybe the humans themselves will still be around. I'm excited. Let's go see. As am I. The path seems to continue on ahead of us, so let's follow it. Well, first we got a Pokeball. Pokemetal, very good. Okay. Interesting. What is going on here? Wow. Dude, how big is this world? This is slightly more rugged terrain than we've encountered up until now. I don't even see any Pokemon, let alone humans. I just hope we can find something, even the smallest trace of what happened to the humans here. I see a Pokemon Center ruin. Is that a Pokemon down there too? Now then, where to begin? Where to begin? Oh, over there. Is that a PC? And the pile of rubble next to it looks like what's left of a Pokemon Center. Well, that's our destination, bro. That tells us in the past that this too was a town where humans and Pokemon lived together. I don't see anything else that looks like a clue, so let's start by checking out that PC. Come on, Daniel. Alright. Well, let's see what else is around here too, though. Lined store. Flooring. That's it for now. Small stage. Get on and start dancing. You can power on the lights by hooking this up to electricity. Oh my god, we have to hook up electricity and everything too? How extensive is this game that I am not aware of? Alright, there's a house right here. We can make this someone's house later. Is there anything for us to grab? Oh, there's a book. What happened? Katie's journal has been added to your records. I can't think of anything. I need to have 4 design proposals ready in 2 days, but I'm coming up blank. I was begging my Smeargle for help, and he scribbled some random patterns on a piece of paper and handed it to me.
Are those design pitches? That's so cute. Actually, that gives me an idea. Back to work.
An architect, home designer. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, these train tracks? Phew, that rugged patch sure made for a challenging walk. Now then, could you please examine that PC? Yeah, it's a broken PC. There's no electricity. Not responding. Now that's an odd looking screen. If I ever saw one, is this a newer model or something? At any rate, try pushing some buttons and see what happens. It's not working. What? Oh dear, this does put us in a pickle. If we can't use the PC, it will be much more difficult to explore the area. What's that crackling sound? Oh, electricity. Oh, I figured it out, Daniel. Machines like this PC need electricity to work. If we can get the PC over to that spot with the sparks of electricity, we should be able to use it properly. So, Daniel, would you mind pushing this PC? We got you, bro. We got you. But, what? But it's so... We literally can, like, stockpile a lamppost, bro. What do you mean we can't? It's so heavy. We need, like, a big, bulky guy. Like a Machop or something. Based on appearance, I'd say this area used to be a mine. You know what? That does make sense. Back when there were humans here, they must have worked together with a number of Machop to dig up iron ore and copper ore and such. I know what a Machop is. Machop are Pokemon who really love training their muscles, you see. They're known for being buff, tough, and just all around extremely strong. I've heard they use that strength of theirs to help humans with their manual labor. Eureka! Maybe we could entice a Machop to come back here by making a suitable home. A Pokemon as strong as Machop could easily move even that heavy PC. I'm sure of it. What kind of home does they need? Now that you mention it, I don't actually know what type of a home Machop would prefer. First off, do you suppose you could use your moves to make a few habitats other Pokemon might like? If that causes a Machop to return, all the better. But even if it doesn't, any new Pokemon we meet might actually know a Machop. You've been selected has been added to your human records. Thank you for entering our recent drawing for the Easy Kitchenware set. We were excited to inform you that your name was selected. Please find your kitchenware set enclosed. Happy cooking. We do see a stove and, oh, another Pokemon. An iron chair. What is that? What is that supposed to be? Whatever, bro. Let's go see what this is. Trace of a Pokemon 4A. A Larvitar? PokeLife Dev Diary number 4. We have developed an app that will allow all members of our society to participate in creating a comfortable environment for Pokemon and humans. The budget and staff required to accomplish this feat were provided by the Foundation, and the app can be accessed by anyone via Pokemon Center PC. Participants can start with easy tasks such as watering dry ground, or planting the seeds of various plants, anything that will please nearby Pokemon. The app will reward the participant with virtual coins, which can in turn be exchanged for a variety of prizes. This was my first time developing an app and it was quite the challenge. However, with the help of many talented collaborators, we finally succeeded. The name of app is PokeLife. So exactly what we've been using so far for the PC where we get our items, and this app is still running. We're getting a lot of lore drops in this episode, and I love it. Red tall grass. So now we wait until someone pops up. Artificial hot spring now open has been added to your human records. What is a hot spring? On the 8th of this month, an artificial hot spring debuted in Area 7, communal bath area. This hot spring recreates a quality spring water found in Lavaridge Town in the Hoenn region. Oh, I think I remember that one. If it proves popular, there are plans to instill hot springs in each area. Well, we know how I already got somebody, bro. A bunny. This for sure was not in my generation. Who is this? Score Bunny. Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I just woke up, and that means it's time for a jog. Looks like there's space for me to take a breather too, so I might as well get going. Score. Oh, I should be careful not to burn this place down by accident, though. What generation was this one from? Do you happen to know a Machoke before you go and do your runs? Hi there, Ditto. Can I help you with something? Do you know Machoke? Oh, you know Machoke too, huh? They're just so cool, don't you think? All that muscle. Machoke takes sandbags home from their job site, and then when they're done working with them, so they can train whenever they want. How cool is that? If you're looking for sandbags, I think I saw some kicking around here. Grassy training field. You need red tall grass and sandbags. Where can we find some sandbags? Around this area, you say? Alright, let's find some sandbags, y'all. We need a Machoke. Alright, we found the sandbags. We got many sandbags. Alright, Machoke, your home will be grassy training field, y'all. Alright, we did it. I also found a spot to hydrate this place a little bit more. So that's what I was up to while you guys were on break. Alright, brother, let's see ya. Oh hey, you watching me train? What do you think? My punches pack a lot of power, huh? Nothing? Not even a raised eyebrow? Dang, you're nuts. You're something else, pal. How's that? Seriously, is your face stuck? Have you only got one expression? Yeesh. Well, whatever. That was barely even half of my full power anyway. What? Do you need help with some heavy lifting? As much as I'd love to lend you a hand, I think I need to wake up my muscles up a bit first. But hey, I was just about to warm up. You should join me. Come on, let's get these bodies moving. First, we gotta find a wide open space for us to move around in. There's a nice spot up there. Let's go. This would be a great spot for a stretching sesh, if there wasn't so much stuff scattered everywhere. Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna warm up by flexing and doing some cool poses. You know what? I have a voice in mind actually for this one, and it has a lot to do with my East 10 Proud Nordics Let's Play. If you guys are into action JRPGs, you should totally check it out. But this guy reminds me a lot of that character that's in that game, so I'm gonna switch voices here for him. You're gonna warm up by scooping up stone. To start, let's see you pick up 5 of the stone on the ground around here. Okay, pal, let's do this. There we go. Nice work. Hey, nice picking up those stones. There's so much room for activities now. Now, it's just this big old boulder blocking our fun. Alright, time to show you my strength. That was kind of obvious that we were gonna get it from a fighting Pokemon, actually. Are you ready for this? Let's see it. Huh. Who? Phew. Well, you impressed or what? A lot of blood, sweat, and hard work went into building my bod up enough to... Oh, Ditto use transform. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, he's shook. You learned strength. This looks exactly like the muscles from like that SpongeBob episode. What? You learned strength just by watching me? You gotta be kidding. Ain't you ever heard that biceps don't get built in a day? You're telling me you can use strength now? Seriously? Heck yeah. Whoa, I like that confidence. Alright then, how about you give me a little demonstration? See this boulder here? Try using strength to move it. Okay, so this is almost exactly like how you would in the game, the base games. Wow, you're something else, pal. I can't believe you got the hang of using strength already. That was so awesome. So you needed a hand, yeah? I'm happy to help now that I'm all warmed up. What can I do? Well, you see, there's this Pokemon Center, but we need a PC to move. Or, you know what? We can actually do that ourselves now. But wait, exactly. You can use strength now, right? Then what do you need me for? You can handle it yourself. I'm gonna train some more. Can't afford to let you get stronger than me. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I literally just made that realization. Who is here? Who's this? Oh, Riolu? That's right, Riolu. You're giving me off an aura, and that's the same aura as my friends. Does that mean we can be friends? I bet it does. It's exceedingly energetic, with enough stamina to keep running all through the night. Taking it for walks can be a challenging experience. Dude, this is exactly like my dog Skippy. I'll put a little clip here so you guys know what I'm talking about, but I feel it reminds me of the times when I was walking him. Right now I have a broken foot, so it's hard to walk him, but this is exactly what he sounds like, dude. You want it to be darker? Well, you need some shade, I guess. There you go. There it is. Beep beep beep. Battery restored. All functions are now available.
Oh, it looks like you got that PC up and running just fine. So why don't you dive right in and see what you can learn from it?
Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Here you can continue taking on challenges, okay? That is exactly what we, nothing new here.
I'll wager that you can get some awfully handy items from that PC here too. But this Pokemon Center is terribly broken down as well. I hope someday we can work together with the Pokemon of this town to rebuild this Pokemon Center. I'm so glad you can use the PC now, Daniel. Do you think you can learn anything about what happened to the humans from it?
I can't find anything.
That's a shame. And I doubt Macho can help us either. They don't seem to think about much beyond their own muscles.
Well, you're not wrong.
I can only hope we can find a Pokemon who knows more about humans.
Hello? Somebody. Who's this?
Did you hear a voice just now?
Hello? Isn't there anybody out there?
Ah yes, that was definitely someone shouting. I think I heard the voice coming from this direction. Help! Somebody save me! That voice is coming from back there. There's an awful lot of stuff laying around, so be careful.
Oh, so there was a Pokemon in there this whole time?
Hey, is somebody out there? What's this? A talking barrel.
Why would a barrel talk? It's me that's talking, the best chef in town, chef.
Could this be a human? Why are you inside that barrel?
Why? Well, when I woke up, there was nobody around. So just as anyone with sense would do, I started looking around for food.
Right, but how did you get stuck in the barrel?
I mean, somebody went to the trouble of suspending a barrel like this. Wouldn't you assume that it has something extra special inside? I figured it must be food, but when I climbed in to check, I got stuck and now I can't get out.
I see, you're quite powerfully motivated by food.
No, it was for cooking research. Who can this be?
Well, all that aside, it might be a human stuck inside this barrel. Do you think you can rescue them somehow, Daniel?
I can cut through the chain, though. Oh, of course that won't work.
Oh my, you've bounced right off the chain.
Huh? What? You can't do it. I thought you were going to cut the chain. Come on. Now, don't get my hopes up and let me down like that.
That chain is sturdier than I thought.
Good grief. Are you really so weak that you can't handle a silly little chain? Are you eating well enough? Is that a pot that he has over his head?
I dare say, you're not really in a position to say such things. Either way, eating a meal or two won't make a difference. That chain is simply too hard.
Excuse me, but if you're mocking the power of cooking, I simply won't stand for it. If you eat my dishes, you'll find yourself with 100 times your usual energy. Well, you don't say. Any move a Pokemon uses will become 100 times stronger as well. A mere chain won't stand a chance against that.
Are you just making things up because you can't get out of that barrel yourself?
No, it's the truth. This is so frustrating. Oh, I know. How about this? I teach you how to make my dishes, and you do the cooking. I'm really an excellent teacher, you know. You might not make something that gives you 100 times your strength, but surely you can manage 10 times.
You're asking us to cook now. What do you say, Daniel? I can't think of any better plan, I'm afraid. And you have such talent for creating things like the humans did, so maybe you can cook as well.
Sounds fun. I wonder who's behind this, who's in this barrel. There's literally no way to tell. So you'll do it. Thank you, I won't forget this kindness. Now then, let's start with the basics. A salad. I'll sing. Is that a hint of who this might be? I'll sing the instructions to you, so listen closely. You'll see. Chop, chop, chop him up, all those leaves of green. Chop him on a cutting board, smooth and clean. Flop, flop, toss, toss, put him on a plate. Now you have a salad, tasty, green, and great.
What was that?
Salad song, opus number 1, of course.
Those were awfully vague instructions.
Yes, well, it's the very first recipe for beginners. Anyway, let's get back on track. Please make yourself a smooth, clean cutting board. Once you've got one, you basically just chop up some leaves and you're done.
I suppose we could make a cutting board by hacking up a piece of a log.
No, that won't do at all. You can't be so rough and careless. A cutting board has to be perfectly smooth. Making one is a delicate and beautiful undertaking.
You certainly got a lot of requests.
For someone stuck in a barrel like this, bro. Like, come on.
Now, let's see. What Pokemon could cut a board delicately and beautifully? Aha! This might be a task for Dartrix.
That is also a Pokemon I have no idea about.
Do you think you can find a Dartrix, Daniel? I believe they tend to like homes like this.
Pointy tree shaded, rocky, tall grass. Alright, now we wait.
A few moments later.
I'm curious to see what this guy looks like, because I have no clue. Whoa. Is that an owl? Is that a leaf flying Poke type? Dartrix. This narcissistic Pokemon is a clean freak. If you don't groom it diligently, it may stop listening to you. What generation was this one from, bro? Hey, Dudo, you okay? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I know. You want to discuss aesthetics and the pursuit of beauty with me, right? Can you make cutting boards? You want to make a cutting board? Huh, that's cool. Guessing you came to me because you needed the best. The most beautiful cutting board you've ever seen, yeah? I can take care of that for you, no problem. But first, could you help me with something? See, I've always wanted a perch. Picture this. Me perfectly poised on my own personal perch. I mean, talk about picturesque. Hey, I see you put a perch by my place. It's perfect. I can tell you paid attention to my preferences when you put it together. Thanks. As promised, I'll teach you how to make a cutting board. The trick is cutting your lumber with daring and delicacy. Allow me to demonstrate and watch these wings closely. Whoa. Anyway, that should do it. Not that I've ever made one myself before. Alright, so now we got a recipe for a cutting board after learning it. You two being friends, you two are neighbors. There we go. Hi Ditto, I heard you're gonna make a salad. Salad is supposed to have a bunch of leaves, right? Aw, that sounds so cool. I wish I could have some too. You can have some. Help me make it, bro. Really? Yay, let me help out too then, okay? We can make a salad together. Alright, let's do it. You made 2 simple salads. Yay, we made a salad. It looks delicious. I can't wait anymore. Time to dig in. Oh, look at him, munching on that simple salad. It's delicious. I mean, I knew it would be, but still. Come on, Ditto, you gotta try some. Fully recovered in 1 bite. Whoa. Leafage inside a stone. You powered up leafage. Your leafage became more powerful after you ate the salad we made? I bet it's because we worked really hard together to make it. Did you even do any work to begin with? Preparing food makes it delicious, but it also gives a food some kind of strange power, huh? There you go. Moss. Larvitar, I'ma wait for you to get your butt over here. And then we ate that delicious salad Ditto's leafage powered up. I didn't realize food could be so amazing.
I'm genuinely impressed, but how will this help us cut that chain?
It's just a warm-up for the next dish I'll teach you that powers up something else.
Why didn't you teach us that dish first? Are you sure you really want out of that barrel?
Well, a good meal starts with a nice starter salad, doesn't it? Anyway, forget all that. Here's the next song. Oh, here we go. Pat, pat, pat the dough, knead up all the wheat. Bake in a bread oven and your bread's ready to eat.
Oh, so this time we need wheat and a bread oven.
What's a bread oven? And how do you make one?
You know, I haven't the faintest clue.
Well, a bread oven is just that, an oven, but it's round and made of stone. When you light a fire inside it to bake your bread, lovely little puffs of smoke come from the top. Hard, round, and smoky, huh? That sounds like Torkoal. Maybe Torkoal can teach us how to make a bread oven.
I'm not sure that's how these things work. What do you think, Daniel?
Sounds like a good idea.
Well, if you say so, Daniel, you may be right. Either way, we have no other useful leads at the moment. Go ahead and find Torkoal and see what they have to say. Torkoal loves the hot spring in the cave. I bet you'll find them in no time if you set up a habitat there.
I think this is a good spot to end the episode for today. We know that we have to rescue this mystery man, human, Pokemon. I'm assuming it's a Pokemon. There's no way it's a human. Who got trapped inside this barrel somehow. But all we know is that they are a chef who powers up our moves. So we will pick it up from here in the next episode. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified when the next episode of Pokopia arrives. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember to be yourself, love yourself, and do what makes you happy. Peace out, guys.